Hello friends, Voodoo Guzu here for episode 11 of this series. I want to welcome you back to this journey, and I want to thank you for joining me on this adventure. We are going to jump right back into it. In the last episode, we went and got some... What did we just make there? A cooking pot. We got some, a little bit extra clay so we can make some stuff that we're going to be needing here. It is currently morning. And, just 3 o'clock in the morning, the light's going to be coming up. We have a couple of vessels going. We are going to do something here. I'm not sure what we're going to do yet. But we're going to make this a fun and interesting episode, hopefully. Last episode we went and got a little bit of copper, as well as some stone, so we could make our farm area be a little more safe from wildlife that might spawn on the dirt blocks that we had. We need to go and replace a few more here though. So let's just go do that quick. And then I probably should have... excuse me. Probably should have... Ooh, we get some berries. Very nice. Should start replanting every berry bush that I come across. But let's get a few more of these. Oops. Let's make a shovel. I want to go and get more flax and more seeds so that I can make linen bags as well as plant some of those important seeds that we're going to need in today's episode. I think that's probably a good move. So we'll just get some of this done here quick. And then we'll go and get that figured out here. Looks like we have some turnips. Actually, we're going to use let's make a gate. How do we make a gate again? Let's make a gate for wattle gate for our door. A little bit ghetto, but actually it doesn't look bad. I kind of like it. How many more? We get 7 more. Let's do a little bit of that here. There we go. We'll work on getting more of this. Oh, somehow I jumped up there. I thought you couldn't jump over a fence. What was I on? Interesting. I'll take it. Not gonna complain. But most of these have grass on the blocks that are left, and I don't think things can spawn on ones that have grass. I'm not sure. Might be wrong on that. Again, this is a little bit ghetto looking, but you know, you understand. You've been there. You know how that farm looks when you first start this game. Ain't nobody making pretty farms right away. At least that's my assumption from some of the videos I've seen. Gotta love that wattle gate though. What are we doing? We are gonna get rid of things that we don't need at the moment. We have an extra kiln here. We have an extra kiln. I could fire something here. Let's go ahead and fire Do we want to do that? Is that raw too? Wait a minute. No, what are you doing? What happened? What just happened? What did I throw down there? No, we're not trying to do that. That was a misclick. Let's try this again. There we go. And that is also unfired. Okay. I think that's a... Did we go too far down though? Is it just supposed to be one block? I think it's just supposed to be one block. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? There we go. Let's try this again, because I think I was wrong on... Just a noob. A Mick noob with his Mick issues. Throw that down. We need to get some peat as well. So that's going to be another one of our goals here, is getting that peat so we can have more efficient kilns. As well as to save a little bit of coal. Wait, you know, no, we're gonna take this along. I'm gonna take that. We're gonna keep some mud blocks along. I don't think I'm gonna take my pickaxe with me, nor my shovel. Actually, shovel will keep. I don't need the axe. Knife will keep. And so let me see this. It's 2 days, 4 days. What happens if I put that in there? 3 days. Alright. What am I doing? Let's take some food. I'll take 2 of those. And let's have ourselves a day. Where are we going to go? I have not decided which direction we're going to go. And that is a lot of... Is that only colored because... Okay, because I just changed that setting, so it's not going to tell me the color till I actually get there. That kind of makes sense. Let's go southwest today. We're going to go southwest, folks. Let's hope we don't run into anything silly here. I don't want drama. Just want flax and peat. Flax, peat, and whatever else life throws my way that is positive. And we have a cat in here again. That is our once per episode cat meow. At least it feels that way. This is, since I like to leave all of my content, we'll just stay in the video. Yeah, I should get rid of that. Yeah, that's fine. I don't have time for that right now. It's very hazy. Is that normal? Am I used to... Is that like... I don't remember it always being this hazy. So I don't know if it's the weather or just... Let me know in the comments, because I don't know. I don't remember it. I really don't remember it being this hazy. So we're gonna... As mentioned, we are going to try to plant our seedling or cuddlings where we can when we find them. I don't want to spend too much time doing it, but I'd like to do it at least a couple times per journey just to start expanding that berry growthage. Feel that is probably a good idea. Maybe do like 3 per run or something, I don't know. at least starting off. I was told by some viewers that bringing back, or basically doing berry cutling runs, is maybe not the best, where I actually bring them back to camp. Might not be the best time spent. Okay, and I gotta remember what I'm doing here. I'm looking for plants, so I really gotta keep my eyes down. I'm wondering if I should mark where I find flax. Like if it's gonna come back as flax. It's spelt. We'll take spelt though. We'll take anything that has a seed. Let's hope. Let's mark this clay here. There we go. Got a decent amount of we got a decent amount of clay at home, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that at the moment. This is kind of a pain to like actually do, so limiting myself to just a couple per run is probably a good idea. Let's do the other one just since we're here. There we go. Again, we're not making too big of a deal out of it. We do want to think it's a good idea to do. And then we're not taking up any space on other stuff that we could be bringing back. And again, I have to rely on the fact that I'm going to find it again, because I'm not going to sit here and... Ooh, I got carrots. Well, heck yeah. I don't think we had carrots before, so we got something to start carrots with. I think that's new. We got some turnips that are fully grown. That's bombastic. Whoa. Oh. Well, that could have been a lot worse than it was. Holy jeez. We got some running water here, and we're honking. We don't want to honk. Oh, I hear something. What do we got? Ooh, oh. What did we just find? Let's go ahead and relieve these folks of their little sloth monkey lives. Oh, that worked about as good as throwing a Q-tip at somebody. We just found a bunch of coal, and I did not bring a pickaxe, so we're gonna have to mark this down here. We'll mark it at the cave entrance. How did we do coal before? Coal. And then we will put just there. We'll also put cave entrance. Oh. Does it only let us do one thing? Yeah. Well, at least we know where it is, so that's cool. And let's take our torch back. That's a good amount of coal there. And, ooh, I definitely don't want to fall in there. Let's go ahead and wrap ourselves up here. Did I get more health on the second one? I'm okay with it. Just don't understand it. Yeah, and this is why we bring blocks, right? And that is also why we want to watch where we're jumping, because we don't want to be jumping into pits. That's not good. Alright, let's see if we can find more. And there is Cat again, being loud and boisterous. If you want to come up here, you can come up here, bud. Loud and boisterous. Fennel, we'll take the fennel. Grab those berries. I would really like to find flax, though. Cow parsley, is that edible? No. We don't need it. And of course, God, give us a garbage can. I'm gonna lose my mind in this game with this. There we go. There's the honorable member to this party that we've been looking for, and they're all fully grown, it looks like. We got seeds. How many seeds did we get? We got a bunch of seeds. That's awesome. That did make us lose a bit of room, which is fine. Maybe we can see if we can find a few more plants around here, since we're not going to be able to carry too much more with us. We can find something else, I bet, right? Here, bud. You wanna come hang out? You can come hang out, bud. And what do we got here? Fennel. Fennel is edible, right? Yes. Take that fennel, take them seeds. Get them mushrooms. Excellent. There we go. Curious, what does cow parsley do? Should probably check that out. Let's just take a really quick peek. Cow parsley, especially since it pauses. Ingredient for, okay, I don't need that. I know I could probably use it for once I get bees. We need to find bees. That needs to be on our list too. Bees are important. Tool. Tool. Get them mushrooms. We're gonna need to, I think we need to procure some horsetail as well eventually here. Actually, we probably need more cattail as well. We are not on a cattail run right now. And actually, we do have room for it though. Oh. We just need to be able to make more bandages. Let's grab a couple while we're here. A ton, maybe like 10, 20, maybe just whatever's in this pond, and then we'll call that good. Since there is an amount here. By the way, if you are enjoying this content, and if you are not already a subscriber, if you just want to take a second or two to subscribe and like the video to support me and to see when new videos are dropped, which right now are actually daily at 6:10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We do premiere and then the video goes fully live right after that. Alright, we are doing daily releases on schedule. But yeah, it would greatly help. We are... Oh, should I put a waterfall thing here? I don't know if that constitutes as a waterfall, but... We are currently sitting at like 80 subscribers on the channel. Started about 2 weeks ago. A week or two ago, as far as VS Vintage Story content goes. And not much before that did I actually start the channel. Sitting at 80 subscribers, trying to get to 100. And hey, look at this. We have ourselves a beautiful something or other here. What do we have here? What am I looking at? Let's hurry up and make decisions here. Turnip seeds. I just want to see what's in this container. What else is in there? Filled Bean-Aid? Spontaneous. Do I need that? I don't know if I need that, but that's funny. Maybe we can sell it to a trader. I don't know. Let's mark ruins here. Just in case we want to go under at some point and see if there's anything under there. Right now is not the time though. There's a bunch of ruins here. Holy jeez. What did I just see? What was that? Saw something in here. Okay, let's look for other vessels. There we go. It is a seed vessel. What do we get here? Ooh, there's a bunch of stuff here that looks like pumpkins. Get rid of. I should not have brought the sticks with me. What is this? Oh, I got a bunch of filled Bean-Aids. We can only do 4 per. Okay, well that's cool. Need to get rid of something. Need to hurry up and do this too. Let's get rid of the torch. There we go. Okay, excellent. So we just got some pumpkin seeds. Those are our first pumpkin seeds we have. Ooh, and another forage. Oh, jeez. And this looks like grass. I don't know if we need... Oh, we got more Bean-Aids? Jeez. I hate doing this. I hate deciding on what I'm gonna get rid of. Do I need grass? Is that all that's in there is grass? Yeah, no. We'll take the grain. No, we'll take the feathers. It's pretty cool to find a ruins though. Ooh, there's more here. Cool. Jeez. Kind of a tool. These just flint knife and well, I guess we're getting rid of our bone knife. What is this? Is this just a flint axe? Yeah, need that. What else are we probably, I bet we probably missed something because there's a lot. This is a lot of ruins here. Okay, I already got that one. Let's not fall into holes. This is a very densely there's a lot of foliage here. Oh hey, what do we find? What is this? Blue clay? I don't need blue clay. I've heard people say that I have dropped stuff that I need, and I didn't have time. I shouldn't say I didn't have time. I forgot to look back and see what they were referring to. But I feel like if it's tools, that like I can make new tools. I don't need to hold on to tools. I don't know if that's what they were actually referring to though. But I don't feel like there was anything major at any point that I got rid of, unless I'm just completely wrong. Which very well could be true, because I am wrong about things. Am wrong. I always try to weigh out, like, I don't need 2 pieces of... Ooh, whoa, what's that? What is that? What is that? Horsetail poultice? Oh, we get some bandages. That's cool. Health okay, those are the better bandages, which is we wanted bandages, so that's good. I'm gonna get rid of my shovel again. I can make a shovel at any point. I don't need. That's not important enough to not bring something else back that might be more important to me. Time of day, it is 4 p.m. So we are gonna try to... There's a lot of vessels, that's pretty cool. We're gonna try to maybe go till about 6 p.m. here, 7 p.m. and then we'll start running back. I do have food. Well, this will be nice because then I can stack the plates or the bowls. There we go. Get another spot, and we have a bunch of these caps, red wine caps here. So that is excellent. There's a lot here. I need to put a vessel or 2 underground so I have a little bit better food storage capabilities time-wise. Look at all this. Look at all these mushrooms. I think I'm gonna mark mushrooms here. Here we go. There's a lot here, so I don't wanna... I probably should have marked where I got the flax. There's just a ton of mushrooms around here. I would definitely say this was a fairly successful expedition. I love these expeditions. I love being able to, like, search and find stuff. I'm sure I'm not the only one in that club. What are we doing on time? 5. Let's go until 7 and then we'll head back. Ooh, this is kind of a cool area. Look at this. It is really neat. I like that. Ooh, ooh. You see do see ourselves a rift. What is this? Farming. What did we get? I think I got more seeds of something. I didn't see what it was though. Was it fennel? Or flax? I know, I would think we had that flax. What did we just get? What is this? Is this another... Is this a hand basket? It's just a reed basket. Which I don't need, right? But I picked something else up. Seeds. Ooh, exciting. What did we get? We got more ooh, we got a bunch more pumpkin for sure. That was probably a pumpkin one then. Heck yeah, this is super successful. What is this? Food? Was it a mistake doing that? That might have been a mistake. What was it? Rice grain. We need to get rid of something. I'm gonna get rid of arrows. Is that smart? Should I get rid of the bee nades instead? I don't know. I know we're gonna need arrows at some point. What was this? More tools. Let's mark. What is this? Age polished granite. Is there something special under there? Ruins. We'll put ruins there. Some cool whip. If you like some cool whip with your ruins. What is that? I just saw a vessel. You sneaky. You sneaky butt. What is it? What did we get? Ooh, we got some Galena nuggets. I'm sure that's probably a good find. Nuggets. I'm gonna get rid of the... What am I getting rid of? I'm gonna get rid of the spear. Because I do not plan on fighting anything. What time is it? It is 6. No, is it 6? It's 6. We have one more in-game hour to explore, and then we are gonna jump, bounce, and hop back to our little abode of mud and dirtiness. I think we're already there. I really like this land over here, though, this layout. It's pretty cool. I think eventually we're gonna need to find a new home somewhere close to, maybe not even close to it, like on the ocean front, so that we can, once we have a boat, we have peat. Oh god, we gotta mark this peat. Let's mark it with that. I don't know. Try to mark with a color that's a bit easier to see. But I think we are nearing, if not almost right at our turnaround point, where we will head back. I like exploring. I want to keep exploring. I really do. I hate having I don't want to go back. I want to keep moving. I want to find stuff. Ooh, what is this area? This area looks a little, I don't know, feels a little more bougie. Wait, hey, we're at that time. So what I think I'll do is we're gonna head straight up north from this point, so we can kind of get more. I don't know. Is that a good idea? We can get more viewage of stuff from a different point on the way back. I feel like that's a good idea. This was a very successful run in my eyes. And let's not keep bounding, because that's gonna use up more of our satiety than we already are. Now, I did look up. Ooh, we got more peat. We need peat, so I wonder if I should take some of this with me. I don't really have room though. Let's just go. We know where the peat is. We can make that a other thing that we do. We still have wood that we can use, even though it's lower, but I guess I could get rid of the knife. What could I get rid of right now? I don't know if the knife is the best thing, just because of... Find something else, like these mushrooms. Right, that makes sense. I don't think it's too stuck, though, sitting here. Getting distracted on the way back. Which is kind of like somewhat my plan also at the same time, in case I found things, you know how that goes. We're gonna keep moving here. Oh, but what do we find? This is exactly why. Oh, it's rye. Shoot. Let's just mark rye here. And I think we're just gonna have to forego that. We need seeds. I really want seeds. I'm sorry, turnips. We are gonna eat you. And we'll eat that quick. But did we get the seeds? We did get the seeds. Oh, but then I don't want the grain. I just want the seeds. So we'll just do this. A ton of time to be sitting here moogling around. We'll eat more of these grains, not waste them. We're gonna have to waste a little bit though. What do I do? We need to have a knife on us. Seeds were important. What do we have here? Oh, jeez. Okay, we might have to get rid of the knife now. I don't know. Do I just get rid of the berries? I think let's get rid of the berries. Let's get rid of the berries. We definitely need that in our life. Is there more? There's probably more. What is this? Did I just drop this? That was berries. These are hard decisions, folks. Hey, look at that. What did we get? What did we get? We got flax. I'm gonna record that we got flax here. I should just put F. I should just do shorthand. I'm sure I'd understand what it means later. Just F. F for flax. Oh, can we get back without falling or dying? Or both. Got some horsetail, but we don't have room for that right now. I think maybe just cutting back right now is important. I don't have a ton of time left here where it just gets dark. And we are moving through the hills, the grass, the trees. Keeping our eyes open for flax that we almost missed there. That could have been bad. Let's go ahead and save that. Got any more? Oh yeah, we got more. What a successful run. That was awesome. Just excellent. We're gonna have to spend some time gardening and farming. Right? Gardening and farming. Should I just... Oh, okay. Well, I don't have the tools for that right now, and that's unfortunate, because we would make a good robotic meal. Remember, all these animals are robots. Robots. They're not real. Alright, let's not die here. What am I doing? If you want, you can follow me back, and then I can kill you when we get back. Oh, what is that? Spelt. Did I get spelt yet? Did. I'm okay with not grabbing the grain as long as we have the seeds. Jeez, we're really gonna have to expand. We got anything here? Any vessels? Let's mark those as a location. Oh man, we are really far from home. Ooh, we're far from home. Far. Oh. How far is that? Jeez. I didn't realize I was that far out. We might as... We almost are better off just, we got some turnips. Excellent. We're not keeping any of that. We're not keeping that last turnip there. Is this more flax? Spelt. I hope it's not too big of a deal that I'm, like, taking the grain, because I just don't have the room. Feels like the seeds are a lot more important at this point, so... I'm not going to make a special trip to come back here just to save a few grain. That seems silly. I think that's probably a what was that? Oh, parsnips? Do we not have parsnip? Alright. We're getting rid of that. I don't remember if we have parsnips, don't we? That's the No, those are turnips. Do we have... I don't know if we have parsnips yet, so we might have just got our first parsnip. I don't know. There's so much stuff in this game, I have no clue what I have and don't have. It just all kind of melts into each other. I am leaving a lot of... But we are getting the fibers. That's probably the biggest thing besides the seeds. We're getting the fibers for the flax. And, That's fine with me. I wonder how close we are to getting more linen bags. I have, the one that I have right now is one that I found in a vessel, I think at the beginning of the game, if I'm not mistaken. We are very far from home still. Actually, we're not too far now. We're doing better. Doesn't seem as daunting. Oh, it is midnight though, and like looking at, like it's not very dark, is it? Like it seems kind of dark for this time of night. Let's get more mushrooms. I don't really feel in danger of anything at the moment, so I'm okay. We'll leave that there. Actually, no, I want the seeds. Get these mushrooms. Let's mark this too. Mushrooms, green. Save. Just a ton. We really need to... I think what we'll do is we'll use the new vessels that we create as our underground storage vessels to start with. We'll use some hay bales to cover it up. Hay bales are useful. Oh, we got more onions. Take all those seeds. Take them all. Oh my, jeez. I mean, we just got a ridiculous amount of seeds on this run, folks. What is this? We got more? Just take it like that. That's fine for one. We're gonna be growing them anyway, so it's not like we're gonna need to find a million of them later on. Like, we have our source for seeds now. But yeah, I don't know if I finished my thought earlier, but I would like to eventually build my home on the ocean front. Once we figure that all out, I hear baddies coming. once we get that figured out, we have a McRib shooting at me. So that when we have a boat, we can go out on the seas like Link and Wind Waker. My favorite games of all time. Wind Waker, you know, it's funny, and I always talk about this when I talk to people about Wind Waker, but when Wind Waker was released, people were like kind of whining about the graphics being cell shaded because it looked too cartoony. It's one of the most beautiful games ever made visually. And funny thing is like the graphics hold up today just because they are basically animation, like they're like cartoon animation, and it still looks amazing today. I didn't know what people were talking about. Like, I think people just like to complain because that game was just visually so cool, and what they were able to do with it. Let me know if you've ever played Wind Waker, and if not, you really should go play it. And I personally would suggest playing the GameCube version and not the HD version they did for Wii U. They made the characters, especially Link, very animated. You know, I guess no pun intended, because they were able to with the style. It was just so cool. And like one of the other things was the environmental effects, like when you go into, I think it was a volcano. If you have never played or seen Wind Waker, I would at least watch a playthrough on YouTube, the GameCube version. And hey, we are back home just as it's about to be morning again, so we completely missed the night. But hey, look at what we have here. We have our vessels. We have our vessels, which means we can bury these. So we're gonna bury them here, I think. And then we'll put a hay bale on it as a cover. Let's grab the other one. There we go. Oops. Sideways. Whatever. It works. Actually, no, that's gonna bother me. That's gonna bother me something fierce, so let's just redo it. There we go. It wasn't necessary, but it was necessary for me. Mushrooms. Let's go get all of our foods that are raw. And let's put our seeds. Oops, that wasn't the seed. Let's start putting our seeds over here just so we have some room. We're gonna have to make even more vessels. We will keep making vessels. Looks like some of our food rotted though. Oh, a dead moonfish, that's fine, it's dead. 6 hours, we need to cook these things up with a quickness. I don't know, do I have time? We might just let those rot. I don't really have time. But I just looked at the real world clock here, and we are a little bit past our normal 48 now. We're doing 48-minute episodes, 50-minute, something like that. So we're kind of on time, but we're at the end of the episode. And I'm about to record one more episode right after this. With that, I want to thank you for joining yet again. If you have not subscribed yet and you're interested, if you want to take a second or two to subscribe to the channel and like the video, I would be very appreciative. And I would like, if you did, to have you comment in the video, or comment yeah, leave a comment in the video letting me know that you subscribed, and I will thank you personally. So with that, thank you again. I appreciate you being here on this journey, and we will see you in the next episode. Take care.